For the latest information regarding the COVID-19 pandemic in Cupertino, please visit cupertino.org/coronavirus.
Hello, I'm Sara Cody. I'm the Health Officer for Santa Clara County, and today I'm providing an update on next steps for risk reduction to protect our community. As you know, it's now been 3 weeks since the last change to the shelter-in-place order, and this situation continues to present unprecedented challenges for each one of us as we try to keep our families and our community safe. We needed this time to assess the impact of the reopening thus far, so we would better understand the effect of that significant step before we proceeded further, particularly on our most vulnerable communities. I anticipate issuing a new order next week that will mark the end of our sector-specific strategy and the beginning of a new phase where many activities will be allowed to resume with appropriate risk reduction measures in place. And of course, many high-risk activities simply cannot safely resume here or elsewhere anytime soon. This new order and related materials are under development and will be shared as soon as they're ready, which I anticipate will be around the middle of next week. It will go into effect several days later, thus giving businesses time to put appropriate safety measures in place. We've seen a concerning increase in cases in counties throughout California and in other parts of the country over the last few weeks. We have also seen an increase in cases here in our county and a smaller uptick in hospitalizations. However, thanks to the efforts and sacrifices of our residents, the prevalence of COVID-19 here in Santa Clara County does remain much lower than in most other places. Under our current order, the vast majority of businesses, large and small, are open. As we finalize our next steps, we must also acknowledge the reality that many of the businesses and activities that remain closed in our county are now open elsewhere, and our residents and business owners are anxious for many of these activities to resume here as well. But we must also ensure that when people engage in these activities here and in surrounding communities, they're doing so as safely as possible and with proper guardrails in place. All of us are safer when we stay home, and no activity can be made completely safe. Our success in this next phase depends on everyone's faithful implementation of social distancing protocols, consistently wearing face coverings, and collectively following new norms of behavior that keep the spread of COVID-19 as low as possible. We're all in this together, as we have been throughout the pandemic. We must each do our part to reduce the total risk to our community and to keep as many people as safe as possible. Thank you, and stay tuned.
For the latest information regarding the COVID-19 pandemic in Cupertino, please visit cupertino.org/coronavirus.